What's up, Aquarius? How are you? This is Nikita from Intuitive Guidance. So we're going to be looking at your general energies first for the month of September. What's around you right now, what you should be aware of right now, and then what's coming for you throughout and to the end of September. So Aquarius, what's coming up for them right now and throughout September? What should they be aware of? What do they need to know? What's happening around them? Aquarius, there's an energy of you needing to let go, to let something go. So it's old emotions that you've been carrying with you for a long time. It's time to let them go. Whether that's resentment, whether that's sadness, whether that's regret, it's time for you to let it go. There's a certain relationship that you seem to idolize or put in a kind of category as like the one that got away. That needs to kind of end because it's hindering you, it's distracting you, and it's causing you to be in a sort of stagnant energy. So Aquarius, for the month of September, what are the messages for Aquarius for the month of September? Okay, you got, I don't feel like these cards are yours, even though we've got full moon in Aquarius. So, okay, nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. So I feel that there's something that you need to let go. Like I said, nothing, if there's someone you're waiting for to return, I just don't feel like they're going to be returning. I feel like you're just idolizing the situation in your head and thinking about it over and over again, and maybe more like wishful thinking rather than like practical thinking or realistic thinking. Prosperity lines ahead, new moon in Taurus. So there is something coming up for you. I feel like this is more in the sector of finances and career. Adjustments required, third quarter moon. So I feel like there's going to need to be some changes in order for you to be able to take full advantage of this opportunity that is coming towards you. So maybe some lifestyle changes or things like that. Let's see. So any other messages for Aquarius before we get into the reading? It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Yeah, I get a sense that this is, again, around emotions. This is around emotions. I get a really stubborn energy we've got here, like a fixed sign, Scorpio. I get this really stubborn energy of not wanting to let something go. Feeling like if you stop thinking about it, if you stop keeping it alive, then it's not going to happen. But I feel like it's time to let it go because I don't feel like it's necessarily going to happen. And I feel like you need to hear this and you need to understand that. It's time to concentrate on you and let go of these things that have happened. It's more emotional for me. It's more of an emotional feeling for me. Where the full moon's in Scorpio. Like Scorpio is a water sign. And I just feel like it's something you've just carried. And it's time to let it go. Whether it's the hopes of being with someone or whether it's the resentment of the feelings that you incurred, you know, by this person, being with them made you carry this kind of baggage around. It's time to release that. It's time to just let it go. Release the negativity. That's what's really holding you back. It's not allowing you to move forward. It's heavy and it's just time to drop it. Okay. Also at the bottom of the deck we've got it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So again, I'm feeling this in this sort of career sense. I feel like it's very much time to take leadership. It's very much time to be a leader, to be courageous, to be bold and take charge of the situation. You've got enough experience, you've got enough knowledge in whatever sector this is. You can now take the lead. You can now be bold. You can now set out to achieve more and to push yourself and to take I'm hearing like challenges. I'm just trying to word it. It's like it's time to, yeah, like break through, break free. But more importantly, I'm hearing like take the lead, take charge, be bold, that kind of thing. Like I'm getting a very fierce energy of taking leadership. And I'm looking at the ram's horns. So let's see what else does Aquarius need to know, and then we'll get into your love reading. What else does Aquarius need to know? Talk to me. Talk to me. What does Aquarius need to know? Master. This your heart chakra, it needs to be healed. It's been kept for too long. It's just like you've been waiting for someone for too long, or you've been allowing the situation to take over to prevent anything new from coming in for too long. So it's either that you've been waiting for this situation to come and you're blocking your energy from anybody else, blocking your heart from anybody else, or you're resentful of the things that have happened in this situation, and again you're blocking your heart to anybody else. Either way, there needs to be like a clearing of the heart, the heart chakra. You've got the throat chakra as well. I'm feeling the need to like talk to people about what you're going through. Don't just kind of go through it on your own. I'm getting that you turn into a prisoner of your mind with all these thoughts. It turns into like an overactive imagination where you're just thinking obsessively, and then you start fixating, and then it turns into feeling anxious and stressed and stuff when it doesn't need to get like that. Sometimes just open up and express. Talk to people, talk to your friends, talk to people you can trust. We all need someone to talk to, just if only to just feel like we're going through a relatable experience. Someone might say, yeah, you know what, when I went through that, I felt like this, and you don't even know what someone's going to say that can provide you with some kind of value and make you feel like you're not crazy, or you're not alone, or you're not going through this thing. You're not the first person in the world to go through this. It just takes that burden off your shoulders, which is why they say a problem shared is a problem halved. You'll never, realize the importance of talking to somebody about your problems is until you actually do it and you think, wow, I feel a lot better, I feel more free. But a lot of us forget to do that. Seek the truth. So that's another thing. Like, I feel like you're kind of hiding in the shadows and not understanding the truth of the situation. Whereas if you did, it will allow you to move on if you can just finally look at the reality of the situation. Because I feel like you're not looking at the reality at the moment. Especially if it's like waiting for somebody to come back. Any more for Aquarius? Talk to me. There you go. Helpless and hopeless. So you're feeling like you are feeling like it's hopeless, but you're just kind of still staying not optimistic, but wishful in that sense, like hopeful. Even though this is saying hopeless, I think you're going to start to feel, or you are starting to feel, this is hopeless, nothing's happening. And that's because it's not meant to be. Heart chakra again. It's time to heal that heart chakra and get back out there. whether that's on your own or, you know, finding new love, but it's just time to heal and rest and take that time out to focus on yourself and what you want. A lot of the time we tend to think that we want something, but we don't really necessarily know why we want it. We're so focused on getting it that we forgot to ask ourselves along the way, why do we want this? Maybe it's not for you. Maybe there's something better out there for you. But because you want it so much, you can't even see past that. You've got like tunnel vision. Why is this best for you? Why is it this particular thing you have to have, or this particular person you have to have? Why is that? If there was if the universe or God is telling you that there's something better for you, why not just go for that? Why not just allow that to happen? Do you need to have this thing that you think you want? When really, most of the time, if it's something you're being drawn away from, or it's something that hasn't worked out, it's because it wasn't supposed to. Just take the lesson from the situation and keep it moving, and be grateful that you got to experience that. But in terms of hanging on to it and still kind of wanting your way without reason, just, stop and take the time to ask yourself why you want the person that you do, or why you want the thing that you do. Okay, let's get into your love. Let's put this here. Just consider that maybe if you handed your power and your faith over to something that, you can't see it, and that's what faith is. You can't see it, it's nothing that is guaranteed. But if you just handed your burdens and your worries over to God and just said, you know what's best for me, align me with what's best for me, and it's not that person or that thing, then take a chance on that. It's all about feeling happy. It's all about your wish fulfillment. It's all about feeling emotionally fulfilled, content. And you're being protected from that, but yet you're trying to kind of fight against it. So let's see, Aquarius in love. With the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, again, we're talking about love, but I am seeing this as working hard to achieve something, being very ambitious, having a goal, like very goal orientated, in terms of your career. So you are going to be really bossing up in that sense, but again, I'm feeling the need to take leadership. I know I said it quite a bit before, but I'm feeling a strong need here for that. So I just want to make sure that you understand that you are capable. The successful person that you want to be is already in you. It's just about owning it and getting into that energy. Love for Aquarius. See, you're pretty much, very much trapped in your head. Very much just fixated on something, obsessing about it, thinking about it over and over and over again. Trying to think about how you could change the past. You can't ever change the past. You can never go back. You can only go forwards. So what's the point in keeping yourself prisoner, thinking over and over and over again about something? or thinking about shoulda, coulda, wouldas. And with the Seven of Cups, it's like you're creating this world in your head, this illusion, something that's not real. And it's also keeping this situation alive when you really shouldn't be keeping the situation alive, because it's going to feel like something to you, and it's not. I feel like it's ended, and it should really. We've got this card already, and I feel like it's, appointed to this. Nothing will come of this situation, void of course, moon. I feel like it's served its purpose, it's run its course, but you're still thinking about it so much. I don't necessarily even think that it was so recently for some of you. The Four of Pentacles. So you're even closed off to the idea or the opportunity for anything else. You're closed off to that idea. And it's not that, no one necessarily has given you the time of day or shown interest in you. It's just that you're closed off to it because you're still holding out hope for something else. The Eight of Cups. So the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Rods, and the Eight of Cups. So you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And maybe they walked away and you haven't quite been able to move on from that. Aquarius in love for the month of September. Yes, the month of September. I feel like you just kind of distract yourself with work. But in work, you're doing really well. Like, you are really, I feel like this is work-based. You are really in a position where, again, when I was talking about take charge, take leadership, maybe for some of you, you're getting promoted to like a higher position. We've got the Emperor. For some of you, you may be starting your own business or something. I see you hanging like your accolades, things that you've achieved up. Maybe you've now got your own office or something. But in the work section, it's doing well. But I feel like you're kind of like it's between work and this place in your head regarding this past person. There's like, you're at work, you're doing well, but when you're home, or when you've stopped to just have a think, it's back to this situation, and it causes you to feel really anxious. It's like, has it really ended? Has it really ended kind of feeling. Like, is it really over? Maybe you used to get back together and this time nothing's happening. The Nine of Pentacles. So you're in a pretty good place, like a pretty secure, stable place when it comes to finances, or when it comes to where you are, like I said, in your work life, your career. Maybe a little bit. The Two of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's like you go back and forth in your angle of moving forward. It's like you move forward a little bit and then you kind of take yourself back by going back to, there's some thought that you need to get rid of, like them coming back or something like that. It needs to be let go, because it's just going to keep on disappointing you when you realize that they're not coming back. And it's like you have this image in your head of this Ten of Pentacles, of making everything right, but mind you, you're not taking any action, you're mostly in your head, but of like things being right again, and things being perfect, and being a family, or creating, children and marriage, or coming together if you already have that, or something like that. Like, you're very much focused on, if this person was here, you would invest, and they would invest, and in the perfect world this would be the case. But it's just maybe not the right one, and you need to kind of accept that. Otherwise that tower's going to come in and it's going to hurt even more. You're kind of trying to stay strong and hold out hope, like I said. The Eight of Swords, you're feeling stuck, but because you're hoping for this wish fulfillment here, but It's like you're just causing yourself to be trapped because you're not moving on and you're not going forwards and you're not going backwards really. And the idea is to focus on getting yourself into a content space where you feel good. I'm not saying be happy, be really happy after coming from a place of feeling like that. It's quite a big quantum leap, but just do little things that are going to make you happy, that will make you feel good, that will make you smile, that will make you laugh. Silly things, casual things, going out with friends, just not taking life so seriously and kind of just accepting the situation for what it is. But before you can even accept the situation, you need to get into a place where you're feeling good again, or things that you can do to make you just feel good in the moment, and then gain some kind of momentum into feeling just more content within yourself. So I think I'm going to look at the advice. Yeah, there's a need to like detach, move forward again. The 10 of rods and the 6 of swords, detaching and moving forward, letting go of this dead weight. It doesn't need to be around you, and moving into a better thought, which, you know, in turn creates a better feeling, which will get you into the 9 of cups soon enough. That energy of you thinking, it needs to go into something else, channel that energy into something that is productive, or something that will bring you, just channel it into something that will bring you some kind of result. The 9 of swords is nothing. It's thinking about the same thing over and over again, things you can't change. Let's see what your advice is. Advice for Aquarius. What was I going to say again? That was something else. What's Aquarius's advice? What do they need to do throughout the month of September? So it looks like the most important thing you need to do is to heal. To heal and move forward from the situation. It's still got, you know, residue lingering there. And I know it's difficult to hear, but that chapter is closed. That's what I heard. That chapter is closed. Like, it's time to start a new chapter. Don't keep dwelling on the past. Did they say the past is history, the past is history, the present is a gift, and the future is a mystery. Again, see? Get out your head. The 9 of swords. Time to get out your head. Stop thinking about... You can't go back. Stop thinking about things you can't change. It's easier said than done, I know, but it's causing this energy of being off kilter. When really you're the 9 of Pentacles, you're in a really good, stable position, but your energy is off kilter because it's still dealing with this situation, really. And it's even taken over the reading. It's time to start fresh. It's time to drop that baggage, let it go. Look, the past is down here. It's the moon, it's the darkness. Here's the sun. This is what you want to head towards. It's time to drop that baggage, drop that burden, and it will be so liberating. Look, here you are. It's time to be free. It's time to be free. So here's you setting yourself free, releasing it, releasing that baggage, letting go. Again, the Death card. Changing your old habits, your old ways, allowing something to end and allowing the new to come in. Something's already ended. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice in terms of, you know, an ending. That's happened already. So it's either you move forward and you allow a new beginning, or you stay, you know, stuck mourning in this graveyard. You know, look at this skeleton. He's already dead. He's trying to, like, fight it, but he's already dead. It's done. You can't revive something that's already dead. But you can create a new beginning out of what's left. And underneath that, you've got the Ace of Cups. So there is love that, you know, you can have waiting for you, but you're choosing to kind of block it out. Look, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, all these new beginnings, and you're just kind of like, no, I want this one. Why? Why are you so fixated on this one? How do you know that that's going to be best for you? Why is that going to be best for you? Have you even asked yourself that? What are the real reasons behind why you want this? You're not even accepting these things, these gifts that the universe has for you. There's a whole load of new beginnings here, but you're not even looking. So we'll do the joy and virtue, and then I'll let you go. Retreat. So you might feel a strong pull to this person, but it doesn't mean it's supposed to be because of that. There might have been deception in this situation. You're trying to manifest this person back, or call them back in, or just keeping their energy alive, like I said, but you're deceiving, you're only deceiving yourself. Trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. So trust in God, trust in the universe, trust in your destiny. The path will unfold. Love yourself first. I knew that would come out anyway. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I'm not surprised at that. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Especially faith. Not faith by sight. It's not something you can physically see, but you can at least hope, and faith is all you can really have. And it's important to have that. So yeah, don't deceive yourself by thinking about this person anymore, thinking about how things could maybe, you know, come back together. And it's just time to let go and be free. Release yourself. Do it for yourself. Because you deserve to be happy. If you feel like, oh my God, I bet they're happy, I bet they've moved on, what if this is really the end? Then do the same for yourself. Be happy and move on. Move on and be happy. Whichever way you want to do it. It's time to think about yourself. Because that's what really matters. You don't want to look down the line in years to come and be like, I wasted all my time. So, anyway, Aquarians, if you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. If this reading did resonate, please don't forget to send a comment if you like to. Press the like button. If you would like to subscribe, feel free to do so. Anything else? I think that's it. I'm sending you guys lots of love and lots of healing. Other than that, I'll see you soon. Take care of you.